Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. So today we are going to be talking hair care essentials, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys the must-have products and tools that get me through my hair care journey that I just cannot do without. And I think you'll find many others who are on successful healthy hair care journeys will probably have quite a few of these tools and products as well. So I'm going to do this in order of my wash day regimen just so I don't forget anything, and I'm going to be starting with my very first step, which is to pre-poo and detangle my hair. So the absolute essential for me when it comes to a pre-poo treatment is an oil. Now there are so many oils in the hair sphere, so in terms of knowing which one to pick for your hair, I kind of base my picking on two things. Number one, I'm trying to save some money. Hair care products and tools are not cheap. They are not cheap. So I try to use an oil that I can use to also seal my hair, after my moisturizing later on in my wash day regimen, and one that I can use to pre-poo. So an oil that can double up basically. Second of all, the next thing that I would say is I also like to use light oils, not heavy ones and not ones that will make my hair feel kind of sticky, because then that would have the reverse effect when it comes to detangling. So I personally avoid castor oil. Some people use it for their pre-poo and absolutely love it, but for someone who is fine haired and who has thin hair, I personally wouldn't use castor oil. So those are the ways I kind of do it. I decide on an oil that doubles up and an oil also that is light and not too heavy on my hair. And for anyone curious as to what I love to use, I love sweet almond oil. Oh my gosh, I love it. And also grapeseed oil and jojoba oil, but any one of those oils basically do me a treat. Now I will mention this just before I move on, that I know some of you guys know that I am ride or die the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer Extreme. So if you ever kind of find some extra change in your pocket and you're looking for a pre-poo treatment that helps with the elasticity of your hair, so it's more than just an oil, it's actually a treatment that can really kind of penetrate your hair and really treat your hair before the wash. I live on this stuff. Like, this is one of my holy grail pre-poos, but of course it's a little bit pricey, so I would say the essential for me is definitely the oil, and if I have some extra change, then this bad boy is definitely something that I would pick up. Now, still on the topic of pre-pooing, another hair essential for me is a detangling tool. A lot of people detangle their hair during the pre-poo session, so before they wash their hair. And for that, guys, honestly, everybody should have some sort of a detangling tool. For example, a wide tooth comb. This serves more than just, being used as a detangling tool before the wash. It can be used at so many different stages during your kind of hair journey. So I would definitely say there would be no harm in having this. You guys will also know that I absolutely love the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. I have the very old version. It's also known as a Tangle Wrangler, or there's a dupe on Amazon called the Tangle Wrangler, which I think is around about $4.99 in terms of dollars. And I love this simply because I find with the wide tooth comb is that the comb bristles are not flexible, and I do like to have that flexibility in my detangling tool so that my hair is dealt with more delicately. Because if you watched the previous video, the first part of the Healthy Hair Care Regimen series, you'll know that I said I have fine and thin hair, so I need extra TLC when I'm looking after my hair, hence why I have this as well. But I would definitely say, just for like absolute basics, a wide tooth comb or a Denman brush will serve really well. The next step for me is my shampoo, of course, and we'll just speed through this bit because it's very self-explanatory, but just to try and make sure that you have a shampoo or a cleanser or something that can basically clean your hair of some sort. Right now let me just get it, absolutely loving the Care Hydrating Detangling Shampoo. I know a lot of people wonder sometimes when they start their hair care journey, do I pick a sulfate-free shampoo or a shampoo with sulfates in it? I think if you can, go for a sulfate-free shampoo, see how your hair finds it. If you have one that is a sulfate shampoo and your hair responds perfectly fine to it, then keep using it, honestly. But yeah, personally, I've had great experiences with both, and right now most of my shampoos are sulfate-free. But yes, just a great shampoo, one that is kind of reputable and won't strip your hair. So the next thing is to have a shampoo. Now, another thing that is key when I'm shampooing my hair, some hair clips. Oh my gosh, are they called duck clips? Yeah, these are so important. I wash my hair in sections. It's just easier to manage my hair, especially natural hair. If we wash it all out, or at least no, if I wash all of my hair and it's not kind of sections, then I can get loads and loads of tangles and knots, etc. So I like to section my hair, and these are my babies. I love them. They don't rip out my hair. They're plastic and I really like them. So the next stage of my wash day is to condition my hair, and for that I have 3 essentials. The first one is a conditioner, the second one is a moisturizing deep conditioner, and the third one is a protein deep conditioner. So in terms of a conditioner, why do I need a conditioner when I've got a moisturizing deep conditioner and a protein deep conditioner? I have the conditioner because it's a cheap one that I can use if I run out of my deep conditioners, and also if I want to co-wash my hair, so do a conditioner wash as opposed to doing a shampoo wash. In terms of the moisturizing deep conditioner and the protein deep conditioner, I have the Joico Moisture Recovery Treatment Balm as my moisturizing deep conditioner. I've been using this for a while. You probably caught it in a couple of videos in the past, but I absolutely love this stuff. It honestly just serves its purpose as a deep conditioner, a moisturizing one. It really works well for my hair. And in terms of a protein deep conditioner, this has been with me from my relaxed hair days, the ORS Replenishing Conditioner. Now this is a light protein conditioner. It's also quite moisturizing, so I'd call it a moisturizing and protein deep conditioner, but it works well for my hair in terms of giving it the strength it needs. I don't really need a heavy protein deep conditioner, which some people may feel they need, but yeah, just having a moisturizing and a protein deep conditioner I think will be great, and an inexpensive conditioner to fall back on or to use for co-washing. Still on the topic of conditioning, I have another essential which I'm sure you guys have already, which is this bad boy here, a shower cap, or some form of heat cap, or something that basically helps to kind of, you know, give your hair some heat whilst you are deep conditioning to take it to the next level. You guys will also probably know that I use this hair therapy wrap. I could do without this, but it just helps to speed up the deep conditioning session. So it's a heat wrap that you put in the microwave. It has gel packs inside it and just helps for you to get that heat that you want for the deep conditioning session a lot faster than you would with your shower cap. So I've grown to really love this, and if I didn't have it, I'd be a little bit sad, but in terms of an absolute essential, this is a must, must, must. Also, I'll be mentioning this a little bit later because I use this for bagging, so it's a great thing to have because it can double up in terms of its use. Okay, so now that wash day is done, I've shampooed, I've conditioned my hair, I'm going to want to dry my hair. And for that, honestly guys, it's something everybody will have as well. Just a t-shirt and not a towel. So I've just got this t-shirt, it's quite old now and I use it to dry my hair. Basically, towels are really, really drying. Obviously, we use towels to dry our skin, and the purpose of a towel is to dry our skin. The purpose of this is not to dry, it's to wear. So it's really good to use because it's not as drying as a towel. So just something to dry your hair that isn't a towel. So the next essential for me after I have dried my hair is to have a product that is going to allow me to moisturize my hair. Now, I personally follow the LCO method for moisturizing and sealing my hair, which stands for liquid or leave-in, cream and oil. And it's basically just a method that kind of really encourages maximum moisture and moisture retention in our hair. So the first product I would recommend that everyone has is some form of a moisturizer, whether that's a leave-in or whether that's a product that is marketed as a moisturizer itself. And honestly, I know sometimes it's so confusing. You go to your local hair shop and there are so many products that say they are moisturizing and so many that say they are leave-ins. I personally see leave-ins and moisturizers pretty much as the same and think it's really just a game of marketing. In most cases though, I think leave-ins do have like higher detangling properties. But generally I think you can have a moisturizer that is a leave-in and a moisturizer that is actually marketed as a moisturizer, if that makes sense. So just making sure that you have a moisturizer. I personally have 2 moisturizers. This is just an example. So, you know, a moisturizing milk, and it says it's a leave-in, but the key here for me is that it is moisturizing and that water is the first ingredient. Next up, styling products. Styling products are really, really important for me when it comes comes to getting a defined look with regards to my natural hair, and just with regards to anyone that wants to have their hair styled in a defined way. So for that, honestly, just finding a really kind of good styling product. You can either, you know, add something such as a gel, such as Eco Styler, on top of your moisturizer to make it more defined, or you can actually go out and buy an actual styling product. So one of my favorites, which anyone who's followed me will know I love, is the Cantu Coconut Curling Cream, just to give my hair a little bit more definition. And there are loads and loads of curling creams out there, so just having something that you can use if you want a more defined look. Now, when it comes to edge control, I mean, this is something that, you know, relaxed haired people like, transitioners like, naturals like, you know, sometimes we just want to lay our edges. So Eco Styler would double up as a styling product on top of a moisturizer, for example, or it can be used as an edge control. I recently reviewed the Gorilla Snot Gel, which is solely used for my edges. It lays the hairs on my head down so well, but I only use it on my edges, and I would use Eco Styler on my actual strands of hair if I was going for like a sleek bun or something. So yeah, those are styling products. Next, we've got styling tool essentials, and one of the ones I mentioned before was the wide tooth comb. So again, that can be used for detangling. It can also be used for styling. Another essential for me is the Denman brush. This is a really great brush. A lot of naturals use this to detangle their hair, but also for curl clumping for people who have, you know, shorter natural hair. This is great for getting curl definition and curl clumping. And I personally use this if I don't want to detangle my hair as intensely as I would with the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. So next, I have a comb, which is a little bit more narrowly tubed than the wide tooth comb, and I use this to part my hair. So a tool that helps you to part your hair for specific hairstyles would be great to have. I find the wide tooth comb doesn't really part as effectively as I'd like it to. Next up, a toothbrush to use to sleek down our edges with our gel. And next, I also have this soft bristle brush, which is good for kind of sleek hairstyles. For example, if you guys have seen my sleek low bun hairstyle, this is something I would use to sleek down my hair after applying gel to it, and it's nice and soft, so it won't really wreak any havoc on your hair. And that is basically it. I do also want to mention that I have my spray bottle as an essential. You know, sometimes with natural hairstyles, our hair can start to dry up, which will make it frizzy before we finish styling. So having a spray bottle just to be able to kind of moisten and dampen your hair is a must-have, at least for me anyway. Next up, where would we be without bobby pins? I love these. I use them for styling, to hold my hair up if I can't find my duck clips. These are fantastic, and I believe on Amazon you can get around about 100 for £5, and we all know they go missing so quickly and so easily. So definitely kind of getting a large pack of bobby pins. If, like myself, you find yourself trimming your hair yourself, you know, of course you're going to want to get a pair of salon scissors, which you should only use for your hair and not for like cutting paper or cutting things, because we need them to obviously remain sharp. But getting a very good quality pair of salon scissors, which are specifically for hair cuttings. Last but not least, for styling tools, my essentials are also some hair bands. Everyone needs a hairband every now and again. So some ouchless hairbands which have no metal on them and which are not rubber bands. So just really good quality hairbands that can stretch and will not wreak any damage on your hair. I've also got these really big ones which are just a larger version of the smaller hairbands, which are so great for naturals who want to wear a high puff, or if you've got lots and lots of hair and you just want to find an easier way to kind of pack it into a ponytail or what have you. So the larger hairbands are really great as well, and they don't have any metal clips on them. That's pretty much it for me on styling tools, and the final area, I guess, is extras. And for me, you know, going to bed with a headscarf is an absolute must. So my essential is a silk or satin headscarf, you know, just something that is really soft and smooth, that will help to protect your hair at bedtime. That can be a bonnet, that can be a headscarf, it can even be a silk or satin pillowcase. And also, I have a large collection of scarves. Oh my goodness, these are so fantastic for bad hair days, when you've not had time to do your hair, when you're in a rush, when you want to deep condition underneath your headscarf and don't want anyone to know that you're deep conditioning. A collection of scarves are awesome. So then the last few things that I forgot that are essentials for me are a scalp oil, something to feed my scalp with. I use this, it's basically got, you know, peppermint oil in it, Jamaican black castor oil, and any oils that you kind of really respond really well to. So a scalp oil and an applicator bottle. This I would not be able to get by without. This is so amazing. It just makes, you know, oiling your scalp really, really easy. And Shea Butter Cottage sells them. I'll have all the information of all of the tools and recommendations in the description box. So an applicator bottle and a scalp oil or form of scalp feed. And then I personally like to massage my scalp to stimulate hair growth. So I use my fingers, those are an essential, but sometimes I like the extra indulgence. So my essential is this scalp massager by Vanity Planet, which I've mentioned in a couple of videos. But honestly, your fingers are enough. You don't need to buy a tool. You can use your fingers and just indulge in like weekly scalp massages whenever you have time. So that is it from me, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I really hope it was helpful. I'm going to put all of the information, you know, with regards to the products and tools that I've mentioned in the description box. But I will say, guys, it wasn't about the brands or, you know, the specific products I was showing, but just more the categories that I think will be kind of really key to have in your stash, such as a moisturizer, a deep conditioner, a detangling tool, an oil, etc. So let me know what you think, what your staples are, what your essentials are, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.